All right. Let's see. Chapter 19. Layla fell into a fitful sleep. Let me try that again. Layla fell into the fitful sleep that comes when the body is exhausted, but the brain cannot be slowed. Her mind conjured up dreams and nightmares of four-legged things bustling about in the shadows of trees whose branches leaned down and plucked at her hair. She had an axe in her hand, but her arms couldn't move to swing it and defend herself. She wanted out of the forest, out of her dreams, out of her life. She was awake enough to know what she wanted, but not enough to do anything. A limbo of semi-consciousness and fear. Paralysis. The four-legged things had 6 legs now, and they moved from the shadows into the light. Their mouths were dagger-like mandibles stretched out toward her ankles and knees. Certain they would eat her, she wanted to scream as they scrambled all about her with violent speed. And then they were on her, legs on her chest and ribs, pulling and shoving, and, "Layla, wake up! Wake up!" Layla pulled her eyes open, pushing at the blurry form above her. "Stop it! Get off! Get off!" "Shh, no! Don't say a word. Quiet!" Her mother's voice, the sound of it like cold water on her face. Layla's heart still pounded in her ears, though she could see her mother's firelit face come into focus. The shadows in the corner of her house seemed to squirm and crawl with whatever nightmare creatures had been atop of her in the dream. Bits of straw poked out from the thin mattress, scratching at Layla's elbow as she sat up. Orelda leaned close, stroking her daughter's hair and leading her mind away from the nightmares. "Listen," Orelda said. "What?" Layla's mouth stuck together, parched. She needed water. "I'm leaving." "Leaving?" Layla sat up further, pushing Orelda's arm away. "What?" "I'm leaving, dear," she said, leaning back and visibly swallowing. "Your brother just left to go meet the princess and, well, I'm going too." Layla rubbed at her eyes and looked her mother over, her mind working to catch up. Her mother looked different than Layla had ever seen, dressed in boots and pants. Her dead husband's spare tunic tightened around her waist with an old belt and the strap of a quiver over her shoulder. Layla couldn't breathe, couldn't quite think. "What?" She stood uneasily on her feet, the cold from the floor pushing its way through her socks. "That's crazy, Mama. You ain't going nowhere. You can't go." Layla put her hand out toward the door as if to cover it up, to stop her. "I'm so sorry." She covered her mouth with her hands, her eyes crying. "I have to see, Layla. I have to know." "Know what? You can't just march off into the wood. You'll die." But Layla couldn't say the word out loud, couldn't speak it over her mother like a curse. "Ollie will throw a fit." "Your brother may need me. I wasn't there before, and look what happened. Ollie needs me. And there won't be another chance. This is it." "Mama, this is crazy." Layla blinked, tears blurring the world the way sleep had moments before. Orelda reached out, but Layla pulled back. "This is our only chance," Orelda said, quieter this time. "Chance for what?" "To see him, your father, to be, I don't know, close to him again." Layla shook her head. Biting hard on her lip to keep it from quivering. "Hour." Orelda had said hour. She would let Layla come if she asked. She wasn't going to stop her, not like Ollie. They could go into the wood together. They wouldn't be alone. They'd be with each other. "He's not there." Layla wiped away tears from her cheek, annoyed they were there at all. Orelda bit her lip and looked away. Shadows cloaked her eyes. "I'll be back, okay?" And before Layla could say another word, her mother pushed past her and left. When the door creaked shut behind her, only shadows filled her place. Layla didn't move. She stood there as the fire cackled low, the fading heat on her calves and ankles. In time, the fire died too, And when the last hisses and pops of the flame had died away, the remaining silence was deafening.